Aloha, everyone. Thank you for the gift of your time in joining us this morning. Today, Governor Josh Green will be signing Senate Bill 2256, which establishes an annual observance of Brother Joseph Dutton of Kalaupapa. Photo taking will follow the live portion of this morning's bill signing. And without further ado, it is my honor and privilege to introduce Governor Josh Green.
Aloha, everyone. This is a special one. So I'm so grateful to see Senate President here. It's wonderful. Thank you for the leadership, my friend. Senator Coy, Representative Capella, Bishop, great to see you. You look younger than ever. And then Dr. DeVera, we're honored to have you here. We're gathering today to sign Senate Bill 2256 into law. This officially designates April 27th of each year as Brother Joseph Dutton Day in the state of Hawaii. It ensures that the legacy of Brother Joseph Dutton is remembered, it's honored, and shared with future generations. This is a celebration not of just him, but of the perseverance of the people of Kalaupapa. It is an extraordinary thing that occurred in Kalaupapa. It is extraordinary to imagine what they went through, and the tales and stories of those people should be told. But this was one of our heroes, and so we're going to celebrate it today. Joseph Dutton was born in Vermont on April 27th, 1843. He served in the Civil War. He faced personal hardships, and that led him to seek a life of deeper purpose, of compassion. It's what the church is about. It's what the people who have cared for those in Kalaupapa is about, and it's what he was about. So he was guided, obviously, by the work of Father Damien, who's saint now, right? That work has been told in many different ways and tales. But Dutton traveled to Kalaupapa in 1886. Imagine that. In the 1800s, traveling to Kalaupapa. It's hard to get to Kalaupapa now. Okay, so getting there in 1886 to care for individuals who are diagnosed with Hansen's disease is extraordinary. Hansen's disease is also known as leprosy. Okay, it was a disfiguring disease. People were marginalized, and at one point there were 8,000 individuals that were living in Kalaupapa suffering with the disease. So he got there, and for 44 years he managed the Baldwin Home for Boys. And even after Father Damien's passing, he continued to care for residents because he loved them. He became an expert in wound care in a time when we didn't have significant antibiotics and we didn't have treatment for disease. He devoted himself fully to them. And what does that mean? He became ill, like Father Damien did. That was what happened when people went and cared for those in Kalaupapa. So he devoted his life. The Hawaii State Archives is lucky, we're fortunate, to be in possession of the archives for Brother Dutton. And it's committed to digitizing these materials to share the story, not just with us in Hawaii, but with the whole world. So today, because of the good leadership of Representative Capella, Senator Coy, the leadership team, we get to do this. We get to designate this day as Brother Joseph Dutton Day, and we also get to ensure his legacy. We get to remember. And I think these are the stories that set Hawaii apart in many ways. This is an untold story until now, and we hope the whole world gets to take notice. So in subsequent years, we will be able to have this celebration on April 27th. We will be able to share something extraordinary. And I hope that as time goes by, we share it in a much larger way. I think this is a story not just about remembrance, but it helps people talk about the reflection of life and values. And it's not measured in his recognition. It's measured in the extraordinary things that happen in Kalaupapa with this extraordinary person. So, again, thank you for letting us honor him with compassion and for his commitment. Aloha.
Mahalo, Governor. Next, I would like to introduce State Senator Linda Coit, whose district includes Molokai.
Good morning, aloha and mahalo. I just want to take the time to mahalo everyone for being here today. Governor, mahalo, Senate Pres, thank you for trust and giving me the opportunity to be here today, as well as the House leadership. Mahalo to Governor Josh Green for bringing us all here today and making this ceremonial signing a memorable one. Today we gather for the signing of Senate Bill 2256 relating to Brother Joseph Dutton Day. This measure designates April 27 of every year as Brother Joseph Dutton Day, honoring a man whose life of service left a lasting impact on Hawaii and especially on the island of Moloka. For myself personally, I've got to spend a lot of time in Kalaupapa, way back in the day of when I was much younger, but above the age of 16. You know, the life, the stories of many that were patients there, as well as the workers, many of them, the interaction and the sharing of stories has been instilled in us for a long time. Moloka is a place known for its strong sense of community, deep cultural roots, and enduring resilience. Within it, Kalaupapa stands as both a solemn chapter in our history and a powerful testament to the strength and dignity of its people. It is here that Brother Joseph Dutton chose to spend his life in service to others. Born in 1843, Brother Dutton served in the Civil War before dedicating himself to a life of care and compassion. In 1886, he came to Kalaupapa after learning of Father Damien's work and made the decision to stay, serving those affected by Hansen's disease. For 44 years, he worked tirelessly, caring for patients, tending to daily needs, and maintaining facilities and supporting the community in every way he could. He also led the Baldwin Home for Boys, helping guide and care for the young residents of Moloka. And Brother Dutton did not seek recognition at all. He simply just showed up, day after day, and with humility and commitment. Through his actions, he brought dignity, comfort, and hope to those who had been isolated from their families and communities. As we mark the signing of Senate Bill 2256, we honor not only his legacy, but also the people of Moloka and the community of Kalaupapa, whose strength continues to inspire all of us. I want to aloha and mahalo all of you for being here. Again, thank you, Gov. Thank you, Bishop Silva, Senate President. Mahalo.
Mahalo, Senator. Now please welcome Representative Janae Capella, Chair of the House Committee on Culture and the Arts.
Aloha, everyone. Good morning. It's such a privilege to be in this space celebrating the passage of a bill that is so special. I want to thank the governor for making this such a ceremony and such a special event. I would also like to thank Senator DeCoit, as well as Senate President and House leadership, for the opportunity to partake in this. For many years, we've watched this bill get right to the edge, just to have to come back year after year. So while we honor the legacy of Brother Dutton and his history of service, selflessness, and compassion, it's something that we can take forward with us as we strive as elected officials, as individuals, and as members of the public to be our better selves and to lend a helping hand to everyone around us, and specifically those in need. Finally, I also want to thank the incredible advocates who helped push this bill over the finish line. For years, I have watched members of the Guild, as well as Mr. Patrick Boland, come to the legislature and testify. This bill, as much as it is a celebration of the history and legacy of Kalaupapa and Brother Dutton, it is also honoring so many of the advocates who have tried year after year to get it across the finish line. So thank you to those of you who have helped to push it and make it happen. Again, thank you to the governor. It's such a privilege to watch us celebrate and commemorate something so special and a special part of our history that deserves this incredible honor.
Mahalo, Representative Capella. Finally, we're pleased to introduce a special guest, Dr. Maria De Vera, Board President of the Joseph Dutton Guild.
Aloha, and thank you, everyone, for being here today. It is a very special day, and Joseph Dutton as many may know, had been a very prolific writer, and he had corresponding to many people all around the world. And his usual greeting was "joyfully yours," and today definitely is a joyful day. I wanted to thank for everyone who's made this possible, and especially for the signing, Governor Green, Senator DeCoy, also to Senator Lee, Representatives Capella and Tarnas, who had helped through this time of trying to get everything passed. A special thanks to our members, Pat Bolin and Brenda Duarte, who had been following up with much tenacity in all of this process. It's been a long road. Just to let, I had seen in the archives recently, Sister Geraldine had mentioned to me that this process of bringing up a bill was dated back to 1929. So this is even through these years that we've been pushing. It's been even way longer than that it was initially introduced. Special thanks also to Auntie Mele Watanuki and Uncle John Aruda, because their unwavering support, in Kalopapa also too has been kind of the fire that has made us, keep going each and every day with our ongoing process with Brother Joseph Dutton and the Guild. Joseph Dutton was a person who really lived a true life of service. He exemplified his life of service as a youth, even serving in the country during the Civil War. He fell and underwent agonies after the war, like many of our soldiers who after war suffer, and he had suffered for 10 years. But he used that as the foundation to reset his course of life, to make a profound choice to change. That change sparked the movement of him journeying across the ocean in his 40s to meet Father Damien and St. Marianne Cope and others devoted to the time to serve others, serving the most needy, and at that time was considered society's outcast. There, Joseph Dutton rendered his care of compassion for those in Kalawao, and he served his last 44 years of life. His life is a great reminder that anyone in this world with a compassionate heart to care for fellow man can make a difference. We are fortunate here in Hawaii, the impact that we share with the spirit of aloha in our day-to-day life. I believe deeply that Brother Joseph Dutton also was inspired by the native Hawaiian people, by their beautiful worldview of aloha, and weaving this into the compassion and integrating in care. I suspect that most of us here are motivated to finding our personal call to service, but now on every April 27th, Brother Joseph Dutton Day, we not only honor and celebrate Brother Joseph Dutton, but the compassionate truth that one life shared can make a big difference. Just like Brother Joseph Dutton, seeking past embodied service and helping our communities with kakua and aloha. April 27th is a day that we may review our call to service and how we meet that calling and celebrate joyfully the life and service of the good servant, Brother Joseph Dutton. Thank you.
Mahalo, Dr. De Vera. At this time, I would like to invite Governor Green, our state legislators, and any key stakeholders to come up to the podium for the formal bill signing and subsequent picture taking.
So I didn't know we started to try to pass this bill the year that Mayor Blangiardi was born. So it's really a great achievement. So as you've all heard, it is an extraordinary thing to celebrate Brother Joseph Dutton. And the stories you've heard are just the beginning that we'll be able to tell. So thank you. Thank you guys for sticking with us. It's going to be exciting to share with the next generation what an extraordinary person did and what they're a part of. So I'm honored to sign this and make this law here on the 23rd of April.
Nice, we'll go right here first. Ready, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Over here, please. 1, 2, 3.
We want to call up some of the applicants.
Would you guys mind coming up? Would you like to be a part of it?
Anybody else want to join for the photo yet?
Oh, I know. So it's like the sun. Okay, I'm gonna point at this. I'm not trying to poke you in your boob, all right?
Okay, everyone, can we all look this way for me? Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Over here. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Yeah, these lights got out of control. We're trying to adjust that.